Hey everybody, DiamondVape back with you this morning to do a quick review on an e-cig accessory that I have totally fell in love with, and it's from Supertmanufacturing. The Vapemate. Now, what you don't get the drip tip with it, but you get two of these bottles, 5 ml bottles, and you get this aluminum solid device piece right here. This is where all the magic happens. This is where all the goodies go. I have not put this thing down since I got it. A friend of mine sent this to me, so I didn't put out my own money, but if I had to, I would buy it. Supertmanufacturing, $59.99, and it comes with two of your bottles. You can get it in different colors. It is super badass. It works flawlessly. Let me show you how it works and how it does. This is a rough stack, low resistant atomizer. It just pops on like so. Bottle. Fill up your favorite juice. Now, they send you this with it, a tube. You can use it with or without the tube. I prefer using it with the tube. Here's why. Once you screw it up in there, takes a 510 or a 901 drip tip, pops it right on in there. You can take a couple of dry tubes. It'll feed some juice right over into your atomizer to keep it full of juice. That's why I like it with the tube. Without the tube it won't do it, but it works either way. I just prefer the tube. You cut it to whatever length you use. It will take up to a 30 ml of the squeeze bottle. Perfect. Let's take a quick toot on this thing and we'll talk about it a minute, wrap it up. Here we go. It works every single time. I am really digging the Vapemate. It's easy to use. It's really no learning curve. The only learning curve is knowing about how much to squeeze, because you will have to squeeze it from time to time, but that's no big deal. I've flooded it a couple times, well, more than once, more than twice, probably about 4 or 5 times, trying to get used to that, perfect squeeze, and I finally found it. So it just takes a minute. That's the only learning curve. Now, what I have found, and they send a solution with it, is that from time to time it will tend to leak a little bit around here. Never has leaked around this part of it because that O-ring is super tight, super seals. But I have had it to leak a little bit around here. But they'll send you an O-ring, and you just slide it over your bottle. It just goes over, and you just pull it down like so, and then it goes down here. But it happens so don't happen hardly at all. So I just don't fool with putting the O-ring on, because it just don't bother me as bad, because it just sometimes some days it hadn't happened at all, and then every now and then you might get a little bit, and if it does, it's not a lot. You just kind of wipe it down a little bit. Carry one of these around with you. Every vapor should have one, especially if they like to drip. Wipe it down, you're good to go. But you can get it in different colors. You can get it in red, black, blue, silver. $59.99 gets you the Vapemate and 2 of the 5 ml bottles. I did spend my money on this thing, so I can't speak for me putting out of my pocket, but if I had tried this or was going to try it and had to spend my money on it, I would definitely buy one, because if you've seen my first video, The Good, the Bad, the Ego Tea, I had stated in that video how I love the taste and everything I get from dripping. Just don't really like the hassle of having a drip. Take the bottle with me, 3 drip. Some days I don't really mind sitting around the house and dripping. This totally solves every bit of that, because once you get it set up on here, you're good to go. Don't have to worry about it no more. It's perfect if you're into dripping, or if you like to drip, or you don't like the hassle of dripping, or whether you do or don't. This thing is awesome. I give this thing 100% thumbs up. I absolutely, totally love my Vapemate. I didn't see a lot of reviews on it, so that's why I wanted to kind of hurry up and throw one out there. I've had it a week, hadn't had a bit of problem with it. I wanted to try it out for a little bit before I did post a review on it, but it works flawlessly. When I first got it, I had a hard time getting this to go over my atomizer. I couldn't get it to go. I even had my buddy J-Vape to kind of help me get it, and we couldn't get it. And then I had to pull out the direction sheet, and it tells you the moisture, the O-ring on it to get it to slide over. But once I did that, it's fine. It don't have no problem, and that's a good thing. That keeps it from leaking all down the sides and all. It'll fit any 510 type device. Like this is my Ego battery. It's already got an atomizer in it. Fits right on top of it. Tell me that don't look badass. I'm absolutely, I love the Vapemate, really. I just find this thing the most coolest thing, and I can't thank my friend enough for getting me the Vapemate. I mean, that's how much I am loving this thing. I hadn't put it down. My favorite mod is my Tech mod, and I'll take it along with my Rough Stack, or I'll take it along with the Ego setup and use cartomizers or whatever. Since getting this thing, I hadn't put it down. I mean, it's that good. It works flawlessly. Not a bit of problem whatsoever. But I'm going to wrap this on up. One more quick toot. Hits every time, flawlessly. Super T Manufacturing. The link will be below. You won't be disappointed, I guarantee you, if you like the dripping. If you like the effects and the taste and the throat hit and everything you get from dripping. You will not be disappointed in the Vapemate. Anyway, that's all I got for you. And as always, whatever PV you got, whatever mod you got that's keeping you off cigarettes, that's the perfect device. That's the perfect vape. But hey, look here, I appreciate you watching, and happy vaping.